as in Las Vegas and others, so that we bring together in Cincinnati specifically, that we would bring all that program together, that we're coming from the grassroots up. In LA, as you said, you're way down the path and having those discussions. And what we bring to the table for that is because we're an official African Union organization, and because we're officially part of the Sustainable Development Goals, and we were in Addis Ababa as a voting delegate for the financing of that plan. And we looked at in terms of LA being the hub that we tie into for Asia. Okay, and that we from New Orleans continue that rebuild, and from Vegas is part of a plan of action that has yet to be defined for the focus of Vegas. But there is a plan that for overall for at least the African American community to buy into which is called the African Union in the sixth region. And as I told you earlier, they said for us to organize ourselves. And so that's what this call is about this day, was to get together with everybody to organize ourselves. Okay, and so I'll answer any questions that you may have. But no, we're not taking away from the LA initiative and the work that you did there, but rather we're saying that that work that you did there, we can implement here in Cincinnati as part of the official city plan, and it's called Plan Cincinnati.
Okay, so let's kind of see if we have some common ground here, because with two specific, I'll call them subject matter experts that are here in the studio today. One is Ernest Biye, and he's really about the Department of Cultural Affairs. And so from the perspective of theater and the role theater plays in Lamar Park, specifically, him and I have been working on the concept of this as a hub or as a center within the African American community. And concurrently, there's a very large $1 billion metro system light rail project going through the heart of this area that will join to Tom Bradley Terminal, the first African American there for the city of Los Angeles, and LAWA, the Los Angeles World Airport. So that we're trying to connect that concept.
All right, so somebody who joined, yeah, okay, good. So we're a chamber of commerce as well as a community economic development organization. So what we're doing in LA, we're looking to bring. We have a whole engineering group that's certified in African American group of architects, engineers, and construction companies. That was always the plan, to work with the group in LA, to use that as an example of us coming together, and then going out for additional business in East Africa. So that's that. When President Obama just came back, we have a client. Okay, so I'm looking forward to moving that forward together and headquartering that out of LA.
Okay. All right. So in terms, Ernest focused on the Metro project and the Lamar Park, and conversations that we had about virtualization and putting this environment on the web so that people then internationally can understand, perceive, and participate in the economic development of this part of Los Angeles, which is probably, well, not probably, it's actually recorded as the most affluent area within the United States of African American influence. So that's a very important component, and the possible gentrification of the area as well is what we're trying to document. So that's Ernest expertise, and then Mary Sutton, who's also in the room. I guess I would let her directly talk about her project and her vision, because this is an overlay that works with Brad Carson's work with the probation department for the county of Los Angeles. So I'm going to let Mary talk a little bit about her expectations and her using geospatial technology and some of the data sets that we're trying to vet out that will be helpful for actually analyzing community.
Great. And while she's doing that, Michael is going to also check his email to get him to bring in the Hangout. So those people that are available on the Hangout can actually listen in, but we'll continue this telephone conversation here as well. So, Mary, the floor is yours.
So, hi, my name is Mary Sutton. I'm in the first year of the Masters in Urban Sustainability at Antioch University, but I've been a grassroots activist.
Okay. So this is the LA group, and so LA is going to come, what they're doing in LA, with that expertise, all that you're hearing now, that's coming here to help us here to develop what we're doing here, okay, in Cincinnati, okay, for mass transportation, okay, so they've got a whole infrastructure there, so as an engineering company,
in the battle against the county, we're going to try to collect data. There's some new members on the board of supervisors that are showing interest. Collect data on, who's been extracted from their communities and which communities and the resources that have been extracted from these communities and where the services, the reentry services are and are not. My long-term goal is to start building some sort of worker-owned or collective enterprise with some of the formerly incarcerated folks I know through the Youth Justice Coalition, A New Way of Life, and Fair Chance Project. So this overlay of data involving all that, and we recently had a meeting with...
Hello, Richard here.
Go ahead, Mary.
We recently had a phone meeting, Mike and Brad Carson and I and Daniel Healy from the Violence Prevention Coalition with Mark Delgado from the county, who agreed to cooperate with us. Hopefully he's being sincere in garnering the data from the different county agencies that are relevant to the information that we want to get into this mapping system. And then they do have open source data now through LA County, so apparently there's ways of extracting it even so, but it looks like we have an in for now. So it's, yeah.
So Mary, do you have a website address where people can find what you're doing, or a way for them to reach you if they don't use it?
I have an email. I don't have a website at this point.
Is your website available?
Yes, so my email is msutton1@antioch.edu.
And here's Andrew Williams Jr. again. I've just heard Richard Nelson come in. Also, we have Ernest Dilley here, but first I'd like to get a roll call of the people on the line. So if each person would introduce yourself, and if you have a website or contact information, please do that as well. Herschel, you're the first one, so let's start with you, and then we'll see what we have.
Okay, my name is Herschel Daniels. I'm chairman of Friends of the African Union. We are an economic development organization that is a UN civil society and African Union civil society organization created in 2012. You can reach us at fauchamber.org. You can email me at fauchairman@gmail.com, and you can telephone me at 01-513-858-5275.
You'll have to repeat the last numbers, Herschel.
01-513-858-5275.
Thank you, Rich.